Hello, this is Daniel, and this is Down to the Wire. Welcome into this edition on the road in Memphis, Tennessee. Today we're going to start a new segment called Prove Me Wrong, and today it's going to be about Kirk Cousins and why I think he's a top 5 quarterback. I think he's a top 5 quarterback because he threw 26 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, just 6 interceptions, which is pretty low for an NFL quarterback with his stature. And then with the 107.4 QBR, which is the top QBR in the league, threw for over 3,000 yards and averaged over 8 yards per throw. So he's just a really complete quarterback, and he really holds his Vikings offense together. So I think he is a top 5 quarterback, and I want to hear you guys see if you can prove me wrong. But Kirk Cousins is a top 5 quarterback. Let's go to the callers. So see what how they can prove me wrong about Kirk Cousins. Hello, you're on Down to the Wire.
I think Kirk Cousins is not a top 5 quarterback. He is one of the top 15 receivers. And I believe the top 5 quarterbacks are Doug Hodges, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Webb, and James Winston.
Okay, I'm going to have to disagree with you there. That is not true. Joe Webb and Doug Hodges, Joe Webb is not even in the NFL right now. He was a disaster when he was playing for the Vikings and many other teams. But and Doug Hodges is not a proven quarterback. I know he won a few games for the Steelers last year, but he's just not a good quarterback. Can't lead a team to the playoffs. The Steelers should have been in the playoffs, but they had terrible quarterback problems. So, and then, I agree with you. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, those two are both very, very good quarterbacks. But Kirk Cousins is definitely in my top 5. He leads his team to the playoffs, and Doug Hodges couldn't do that, or Joe Webb. So, and he led him divisional round. He just didn't have enough talent to get him past the 49ers, which were stacked. Let's go to our next caller. Hello, you're on Down to the Wire.
Hey, Dan.
Hey.
I have some comments about Kirk Cousins here. I just don't think he can win the big games for the Vikings, and he's got so much talent on the offense, and he just can't win the big games.
Yeah. Well, I think Kirk can. Many people doubted him, but then he beat the Saints on the road, which many people picked the Saints to win. No one picked the Vikings, and he led his team past the Saints into the divisional round. So I know in the past he struggled, but now with the Vikings system, he's got over the hump, and I think Kirk will continue to keep winning the big games, especially the Sunday night and Monday night. But I think Kirk Cousins is the Vikings franchise quarterback.
I don't think it really is, because even though we beat the Saints, we go on to get whooped by the 49ers, and Kirk Cousins is so awful in that game. What do you have to say about that? Well,
yes, he didn't really get that much help from Adam Thielen. He basically had Stephon Diggs. Thielen was sort of coming off an injury, and he didn't play well. And they didn't really have a third wide receiver. Kyle Rudolph didn't show up. The defense was horrendous. But, I know Kirk Cousins, he did struggle, but you can't blame it all on him. He didn't have all of his full weapons, and Dalvin Cook also struggled, and the offensive line was just terrible. They got whipped up front.
Well, thank you, Dan.
Thank you for your call. Okay, let's go back to the phones. Hello, you're on Down to the Wire.
Hello. No.
Hello, Bo.
Kirk Cousins is not a top 5 quarterback. I wouldn't even put him top 15. He makes it to the playoffs, and that's because of running game. A lot of talent around him, like Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen. And in the playoffs, he is not a runner. He has 2 attempts for -1 yard. He's bad at running. What do you think about him not running the ball in the playoffs?
He's not a running quarterback. He's a passing quarterback, and if he wants to run, he can. He's not the slowest quarterback in the world. He's faster than many quarterbacks.
He has -1 yard rushing.
Yeah, but he's not a running quarterback. He's a passing quarterback. He's a top NFL passer. And he leads this team to the playoffs and gets a victory. So you guys keep talking about how he can't get over the hump, but he did. He got over the hump, and in that game he just had Stephon Diggs, not Adam Thielen. So
he's the reason Diggs left.
No, it's because Zimmer wanted to run the ball, and they ran the ball. They couldn't give it to all their weapons. Thank you for your call. So, many people right now aren't talking about the Grizzlies for the NBA, but if the Grizzlies they probably will. But if they get into the playoffs, because I don't think they're gonna even have to do a play-in tournament, because I think the Grizzlies will get 4 games ahead of the Pelicans, Blazers, and maybe the Kings. So I don't think we'll have to worry about that. But when the Grizzlies get into the playoffs, when they're the 8th seed against the Lakers, many people are not giving the Grizzlies any chance. I'm not saying the Grizzlies are gonna overcome the Lakers and beat them as the 8th seed, as the Lakers the 1 seed, but I'm saying the Grizzlies have a chance to knock off maybe a few games, maybe take it to 6 games. I mean, the last game we saw, the Lakers were fully healthy. They had Anthony Davis, LeBron, and all of their whole cast, and the Grizzlies did not have Justice Winslow, Brandon Clark. Well, actually, no, Brandon Clark had an injury too, and the Grizzlies beat them by more than 20 points. Ja Morant had over 20. He had 27 points, or more than that. So the whole Grizzlies team came together and they should beat the Lakers. So I would give the Grizzlies a very good chance to maybe knock off a few games. I'm not saying that I do not think at all that the Lakers are going to sweep the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies have tremendous amount of talent on their team. They're really young, but and I think to help the Grizzlies in more, I think they should maybe pick up a veteran. Since you're allowed to have 17 players in the bubble right now, the Grizzlies have 16 currently. I might look towards maybe a Lance Stevenson or Jamal Crawford, who's also a free agent. But there is also many other options that the Grizzlies go to. But with this starting group of Ja Morant, Dillon Brooks, Justice Winslow, Jaren Jackson Jr., Jonas Valanciunas, it's just going to be very hard to stop this Grizzlies team. And the Lakers team is very old. This might hurt them because they haven't been able to get in the gym, and they were doing so well. The Grizzlies have so much young energy that I wouldn't be surprised if the Grizzlies might pull up a few upsets against the Lakers. So I would not count the Grizzlies out of this series. I think the Grizzlies will give a really tough fight. Thank you for watching this episode of Down to the Wire with Daniel on the road in Memphis, Tennessee. Hope to see you soon, and I hope you watch our next episode, and I hope you watch this one. Thank you for watching.